If you have asparagus growing in your garden, it's a really important process for the plant to let it completely fern out, and then you want to leave those ferns until they completely die back and turn brown. So this asparagus right here was planted last spring as 3-year-old crowns. I bought them on Gurney's. You can buy first, second, and third year asparagus crowns, and I recommend buying the oldest crowns that you can because asparagus stays in the ground long term. And if you can buy more mature crowns, the sooner you're going to get a better harvest of asparagus. So this last year, the asparagus came up, but I didn't harvest any of the spears. I just let it fern out, and I left those ferns all summer and fall. And now it's finally froze a few times, and these asparagus plants have just completely turned brown and died back. So it's time to prune them back. The reason you want your asparagus to go to that ferning phase is that it sends all the nutrients down to the asparagus crowns, and it allows them to produce better next year. But if you just continue pruning the spears and pruning the ferns back, it's going to take away the energy from the crowns getting more nutrients and more mature, and you're not going to have as good of an asparagus crop. And you just have to remember that asparagus growing is a long-term game. It's not a quick maturing crop. It takes a few years to really get going, but once it starts going, it's going to grow and produce for you for a really long time. So just take care of your plants by letting them be. Don't do too much. The less you do your asparagus, the better it's going to be, especially in those first few years. So as your asparagus plants turn brown, go ahead and cut the ferns back at the soil level, and then in the springtime, as the weather starts warming up, you can harvest healthy asparagus spears again. And then at the end of the season, you're going to want your plants to go through the same process again, and you're going to let the plants fern out, let the ferns stay until they die back, and then you can prune them down again. And when it comes to crops that stay in the ground for multiple years, another one of my favorites is artichokes. Artichokes are a little bit more simple than asparagus, and you're going to get a harvest much sooner, but they can stay in the ground for 5 to 7 years and keep producing great harvests of artichokes. And if you head to this video right here, I talk all about how to plant artichokes, and this coming spring is a great time to do that. So head to this video next, and I'll see you there.